and 4-. It has been properly advertised and certified by the clerk. If you will please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And if you'll just remain standing for a moment of silence, please. Thank you. Thank you all for coming this evening. It's always so nice to see everyone so interested in our meetings and our reorganization meetings. I would like to acknowledge some of our dignitaries and special friends that we have in the audience this evening. No specific order whatsoever. We have representation from our 24th Legislative District. We have Assemblyman Mike Ganamort is here this evening. We have Sussex County Commissioners in the house. We have Sussex County Commissioner Alan Henderson is here. We have Sussex County Commissioner Chris Carney. We have our newest Sussex County Commissioner, Dave Silverthorne. We have Commissioner Jack DeGroot, who is the Deputy Director of the Sussex County Commissioners. We also have from across the pond, we have our Mayor Mike Stanzillas from Mount Arlington is here also. We have our CFO, Judy Curran is here. We have our administrative clerk here this evening, Bridget DuPont. We have our auditor, most important person in the borough, Ray Sarinelli in the house. And we have various members of our boards and our commissions that are here. And we also have Father Peter in the back. And making an entrance on time, you got the memo, Marty. We have Marty Kane with us here this evening. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask our deputy clerk this evening, Courtney, if she will read the statement of determination.
The said board does determine that an election held in the borough of Hopatcong, county of Sussex, and state of New Jersey on the 4th day of November in the year 2025, Jonathan Taylor was duly elected to the office of borough council for a 3-year term. And then the state board does determine that an election held in the borough of Hopatcong, county of Sussex, and state of New Jersey on the 4th day of November in the year 2025, Anthony Giovanni was duly elected to the office of borough council for a 3-year term.
So I'm going to ask Assemblyman Mike Ganamort to issue the oaths of office, and I would like to start with Anthony first. If Anthony's family can come up.
So Anthony, I think you're gonna be right there. All right. Is this, let's see, we want to be facing this way.
We want to be facing this way.
This, okay, sort of like on a diagonal there. So come on, crew.
Mike is expert at this.
We've done a few. Who's gonna help hold the Bible?
Somebody has to hold the Bible.
Okay, you guys.
Way I need to hold it.
I'm also gonna need.
You're going to put your left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand.
Okay. Can everybody see this beautiful family? Yeah. You have enough room there? Okay, here we go. If you will repeat after me.
Sure.
I state your name.
I, Anthony Bongiovanni,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of councilman
of the office of councilman
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Councilman.
No, everybody look this way still, family still.
All right.
Great.
All righty, fantastic.
Anthony, I
Well done.
got four bomb that, but I didn't.
I'd like to ask Jonathan Taylor to come up and his family to come up.
See, we're gonna get Jonathan on that end, family in the middle. Are you doing the honors? Okay. How does everybody feel? Are we good? Everybody can see this crew? All right. If you'd repeat after, yes, left hand on the Bible, please raise your right hand, and if you will repeat after me. I state your name,
Jonathan Taylor,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of councilman
as of the office of councilman
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Councilman. Congratulations. All right. Good job.
Jonathan, you can come and take a seat.
That's your coffee, right?
So I would like to congratulate Jonathan and Anthony on a 3-year term for council. I think it's going to be a fabulous year coming up. I'm happy to work with you both. If you'd like to, Anthony, you have a few things you'd like to say?
Yeah, sure. I mean, this year has been 2025. I've been on council filling somebody else's term, so it was like drinking from a fire hose, but very, very rewarding and really looking forward to doing some great things with the Paccon and our residents here and moving the town forward. So I appreciate everybody that elected both myself and Jonathan. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank everybody that voted for Anthony and I. And I especially like to thank Anthony for all the hard work that he helped put into the campaign and getting us there. And I'd like to thank my family for being there for me. Thank you.
Very good. At this time, I would like to ask Father Peter to come forward to do our invocation.
Yeah.
That's great, yes.
Okay. Almighty God, source of wisdom and peace, we thank you for the gift of community and for the privilege of serving one. And we would like to ask you to be with us today, especially today, upon all who live here, work here, and care deeply about this community. Bless Councilman Anthony Bongiovanni and Councilman Jonathan Taylor as they are sworn into office. Grant them wisdom in decision-making, integrity in leadership, and sincere desire to serve the common good. Guide all who hold public responsibility this evening. May their work be marked by cooperation, respect, and commitment to what is just and right. Help them to listen well and prudently and lead with courage and compassion. We ask your blessing upon the year ahead. May 2026 be a year of peace, unity, and hope for our borough and for all who we serve. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Father Peter. It's always so nice of you to come and share your kind words with us and all of you doing all of what you do for our community. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it.
Mayor,
Wonderful town.
Yes, yes, thank you.
presuming that we're moving on to council president appointment, I would like to make a nomination.
Can I do a roll call?
Yes, we just have to do a roll call real quick.
Okay,
Okay, Mr. Bongiovanni,
here.
Mr. Falcone,
Present.
Ms. Johnson,
Here.
Mr. Kukovic,
Here,
Ms. Rodriguez.
Here.
And, Mr. Taylor
Here.
and Mayor Galati.
Here. Okay, moving on to council appointments. You had a,
Yeah, I'd like to make a nomination for Councilman Kukovic as council president.
I'll second it.
okay. Are there any other nominations?
Yeah, I'd like to nominate Jennifer Johnson.
Second.
Okay. Can we have we have a motion and a second for Steve. Can we have a roll call?
Okay. So this is for the,
Council President?
yes, for Mr.
For
Kukovic.
Mr. Kuskovic.
Okay, so, Mr. Bongiovanni,
Yes.
Mr. Falcone,
Steve, you know I love you, right? But no.
Ms. Johnson,
No.
Mr. Kukovic,
yes,
Ms. Rodriguez,
No.
Mr. Taylor.
Yes.
That's a tie. So
Mayor breaks his tie.
Mayor breaks the tie. I vote yes for Steve. Okay. Do we do the second vote?
No, because, well, you could as a formality, but I think we know what the outcome is, obviously.
Okay, congratulations, Steve. You are our new council president for 2026.
with pay raise or no?
You do get a pay raise. You,
but we do expect to be voted over there, so make sure you speak up.
you do get to do a pay raise. Do we have the council president tag?
I do. I did leave it out.
We do have the council president tag for you, but
I'll swap it.
we don't have it.
Not gonna lose sleep over.
But thank you, thank you. With our agenda, our normal municipal clerk, Shauna, is not here. She's had the flu since Thursday. So it has been very difficult doing this agenda for us. We've had major changes and overhauls and all kinds of things. And one of the things that was not in here was the mayor's address. So I'm just going to do that now before we move into our into the rest of our swearing-ins. Good evening, members of the governing body, department heads, borough employees, our volunteers, our residents, and our distinguished guests. As we begin a new year and a new chapter for the borough of Hopatcong, I want to start by expressing my sincere gratitude to everyone who contributes day in and day out to the success, the safety, and the stability of our community. Municipal government is not easy work. The decisions we make are not always popular, but they are made with the intention of moving Hopatcong forward in a responsible, thoughtful, and fiscally prudent manner. I want to be very clear this evening. All of our borough employees are exceptional. From the administration to our public works, from our public safety to recreation, from finance to zoning and construction, every department plays a critical role. Much of this work happens behind the scenes, but is essential, and it is done with professionalism, dedication, and pride. Everyone does a fabulous job, and I'm grateful for the teamwork that keeps this borough running. Nothing works without teamwork, and tonight is about recognizing the teamwork. Department of Public Works, Water, Sewer, and Recreation. I want to begin by acknowledging our Department of Public Works, our Water Department, and our Sewer Department, and our Recreation staff, because I truly cannot say enough about them. In 2025, DPW accomplished an extraordinary amount of work in-house, saving taxpayers' dollars while maintaining high standards of service. Roadway paving was completed on Adelphi Trail, Kansas Way, Rollins Trail, Birch Court, Maple Place, Central Ave, Elba Ave, Grenoble Place, Hyman Drive, Mullen Drive, Waterloo Road, Riviera Road, DeVito Trail, and Harvard Trail. That is a phenomenal amount of paving in the borough of Hopatcong. They cleaned 80 storm inlets. They removed 9.3 cubic yards of debris. They rebuilt 53 inlets. And they removed 370 cubic yards of street sweeping. They addressed 263 resident complaints and they placed 524 tons of asphalt, including curb repairs, leak repairs, resident side complaints, and other asphalt work. During 21 snow and ice storms, DPW maintained 65 miles of borough roads using 5,858 tons of salt to keep our residents safe. They replaced 40 feet of drainage pipe, collected 375 Christmas trees, and removed 477 cubic yards of leaf bags. Our water department, again, we all know the water system in Hopatcon, they completed 2,586 water main service line repairs or new connections. They installed 740 feet of new water main on Cornell Way and replaced the River Styx well pump, the Durban Avenue well pump, replaced the pump at Point Pleasant Sewer Lift Station, and replaced a Muffin Monster at the Carteret Sewer Pump Station, and repaired a pressure valve on the force main on Lakeside Drive. Our recreation and DPW teams also completed important quality of life improvements, including new fencing at Naridicon Field and other recreational facility enhancement, ensuring safety and welcoming spaces for our families and youth, and additional street safety. Improvements near our schools and our walking routes were completed, including new signage and fresh line painting to improve the visibility and protect our children as they travel to and from school. The steps near Crescent Cove Beach were also returned to a safe and stable condition. These accomplishments reflect hard work, determination, and pride in service. I'm incredibly grateful to these teams and look forward to our continued work together. Our Hopatcon Police Department, they had a very busy year in 2025. They responded to 15,107 calls for service. They conducted 4,531 motor vehicle stops. They issued 809 summonses, 834 warnings, and investigated 212 motor crashes, including 25 with injuries, and I love this one, and including 40 that involved deer. We all need to be careful of the deer. There were 40 DWI arrests, 163 total arrests, and 269 animal-related calls, including 86 deer and 8 bears. Statistics only tell part of the story. Nobody truly realizes how much they need the police until they actually do. And when our officers arrive, they arrive as true professionals who care deeply about our community. The department continued to enhance services through the expanded Marine Unit, working independently and alongside the New Jersey State Police, Morris County Sheriff's Department, Jefferson PD, Mount Arlington PD, and Roxbury PD. Using federal forfeiture funds, the borough acquired a new patrol boat and patrol pickup truck, strengthening the lake safety while reducing disturbances to Hopatcon residents. The Marine Unit grew to 14 members, completing 97 marine details, 49 vessel stops, 16 property checks, 21 assists to other agencies, 6 noise complaints, and 3 marine emergencies. Our dispatch center received major upgrades, including the transition to Next Gen 911 with text and video capabilities expected later in 2026. Processing and holding areas were enhanced to meet new state regulations, including installations of a new ALCO test system. Officers' training also expanded to meet the increasing demands placed on modern law enforcement. To our police department, thank you. Thank you for your professionalism, your dedication, and your service to Hopatcon. Our Hopatcon ambulance squad had an exceptional year. They handled 961 calls, continued a steady increase in call volume. They transported 68.05% of patients and maintained an outstanding average of response time of 7 minutes and 83 seconds, which is among the best in the state. Their average call lasts about 75 minutes. They responded to 7 cardiac arrests with 3 life saves. That's amazing. And 3 people that they actually brought back to life. They logged 21,068 volunteer hours, and they traveled 28,454 miles in service to our community back and forth with patients to hospitals. It's amazing. Hopatcon EMS is a community-based organization that plays a critical role in emergency response. You can support them by becoming a member or making a tax-deductible donation. We must always remember to support those who are there for us when we need them the most. I don't have any fire stats yet. Our new fire chief just took office, so I will get them for our next meeting. Our finance department, our tax collector, and our tax assessor are all central to the borough's operations and fiscal health. In 2024, Hopatcon's tax collection rate was 97.9%, And as of December 29th, 2025, that rate increased to 98.13%. That's an outstanding achievement that reflects diligence, accuracy, and accountability. In addition to 19 tax appeals that were filed, 12 were successfully remediated, which only leaves us a remaining 7. Hopatcong has 34 farmland assessed parcels. 524 deeds were reviewed and investigated through 2025. The borough continues to administer property tax relief programs for veterans, seniors, widows, and disabled residents. Hopatcong also includes 7,700 parcels of property. I thought that was an amazing fact. These departments ensure fairness, compliance, and transparency, and they are a key reason Hopatcong remains prudent and fiscally managed. And thanks in large part to our leadership of our CFO, Judy Curran, and her team. Our zoning department and construction, led by Bill O'Connor and Bill Donegan, handled 266 zoning permits and 18 short-term rental approvals. Our construction department remained just as busy, completing 50 building inspections, 72 electrical inspections, 25 fire inspections, 67 plumbing inspections, and issuing 84 new permits. As always, our construction staff is knowledgeable, helpful, and responsive to the public, and actually some of the best people in the area. I want to say thank you to our municipal clerk, Shauna Jonas, who is not here, and to our deputy clerk, Courtney Gallagher, because without them, we could never make what we have happening up here actually happen. So looking ahead in 2025, just recently, Hopatcong secured a grant for $1,204,000 for the River Styx Streetscape Improvement Project, Phase 2, which will be from the traffic light in River Styx by the Elite Prep Academy to this traffic light here by Hopatcong. And it will, again, entail streetlights and sidewalks and planters and whatnot. It'll be really nice. It'll be a complete revitalization of the area. So you'll actually be able to walk from the River Styx Bridge all the way here to this traffic light in a lighted, safe area. We also look ahead to America's 250th anniversary, which Hopatcong will recognize with a special event later this year. I would also like to recognize and thank many of our volunteers from our boards, our committees, and our community organizations. Your time and your dedication and your strength throughout this borough makes it shine every day. I am pleased to welcome our new administrator, Ron Tappan, who is starting on Monday. Government is changing, and in 5 years, municipal operations will look very differently than they do today. Everything we do today will look completely different in 5 years. We must continue to embrace progress, innovation, and thoughtful investment in our future. Finally, I want to welcome our new council members, Jonathan and Anthony, and thank the governing body for their service of working together. We will continue to move Hopatcong forward. I want to say God bless you, God bless the borough of Hopatcong, and God bless America. Thank you. Moving on to our fire department officers for 2025, if I can ask our fire chief, Matt Smith, to come forward, our first assistant chief, Bernie Kochkowski, and our second assistant chief, Wade Crowley. And if I can ask Assemblyman Mike Ganamort to come forward to distribute the oath.
Mayor, can we also ask for animal stats as well, ACO stats?
Where are you guys? Hurry up. We're gonna do it all over.
It's got to turn around so they can see.
We're doing this individually, is that?
Well, you guys want to do it individually?
They wanted to do it together. So
Well, okay.
like, these are the others.
All right, well, I tell you what. We have a lucky volunteer who'd like to help hold the Bible, or are these three gentlemen up for it on their own? What do you say? All right, well, use your left hand to hold the Bible, guys, or at least one of you. And then please raise your right hand, all right? We're all squared away? All right, here we go. If you'd repeat after me, I state each of your names.
I, Wade Crowley.
Ron Kochkowski. Hi, Matt Smith.
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established
to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of,
of the office of Second Assistant. First Assistant Chief.
nailed it, according to the best of my ability.
According to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Let's hear it for these gentlemen.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
They just have to sign their oaths.
Okay.
There's two more on the,
Yeah, why don't you guys go ahead and do that?
I left the pen down there.
Was that pen? Need these as well today.
Oh, have- Jonathan, can you sign?
What are you?
You do. It's Courtney.
Feel pen.
Congratulations to our fire chiefs. Thank you. Moving on to our Emergency Management Council, we have our OEM coordinator, Rich Bartlett, if he can come forward. Rich. We have our deputy coordinators, Lieutenant James B. Nicoli and Sergeant Detective Anthony Siri, and our Borough CERT coordinator, Kevin Schneider, if he can come forward and
Oh, it is. Okay. All right.
you said you were doing.
Oh, okay, okay,
So-
got it. All right, yet again. All right, left hand on, right hand up. And here we go. I'm gonna say I, and you're all gonna say your names, all right? Both together, all right? So I state your name.
I, James B. Bartlett,
Well done. Do solemnly swear
do solemnly
that
swear
I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of,
of the office of
Coordinator.
Deputy Coordinator
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Well done, guys. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And I think we need some autographs again.
All right.
All right. Take that step. There we go. Rich, I know is over here. You guys, let's see. Here. Kevin, there you go. All right. There you go. Anybody think they're good?
Congratulations. Mike, you were voted up on the oaths tonight. I think this is just for you.
He's getting a full payment, that's it.
Jen never said yes, Mike.
You bet. Not too bad.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll wait. I got it.
Congratulations to our new OEM coordinators. Moving on to our boards, commissions, and committees, just for acknowledgement, the new members of the Land Use Board, the second class is Ron Tappan. Bob Ray and Judy Kroc are reappointed. Walter Rossi is filling an unexpired term from Jonathan Taylor. Robin Dora is the new alternate number 2. and I need to have a motion from the council to fill the class 3 position for the land use board.
Sure, I'll make a motion to nominate Jonathan Taylor. I'll second.
All right. Mr. Bongiovanni,
No.
Mr. Falcone,
Yes.
Ms. Johnson.
Yes.
Mr. Kusivik,
No.
Ms. Rodriguez,
Yes.
Mr. Taylor,
No,
What do we have?
we have a tie.
We have a tie.
gotta make a nomination for this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vote no. So are there any other nominations for the class 3 position for the land use board?
I'll nominate Councilman Kukovic.
I'll second it.
Council President.
We have a motion and a second. Can I have a roll call?
Mr. Bongiovanni,
Yes.
Mr. Falcone,
Yes.
Ms. Johnson.
No.
Mr. Kusivik,
Yes.
Ms. Rodriguez,
Yes.
Mr. Taylor,
Yes,
passes.
Moving on to the Board of Health, we added Jonathan Taylor to the Board of Health. The Recreation Commission, Darren DiNapoli, is being reappointed till 2030, and there is a new member, Allison Logan, being added. Environmental Commission, Rob Bond is filling the unexpired term of Jonathan Taylor. James Mazalewski is the land use representative, and Allison Logan is the new alternate number 1, and Jonathan Taylor is the new alternate number 2. Open space, there is one correction on, I'm sorry, going back to Environmental Commission, there is one correction. It said Chair Cliff London filling unexpired term chair. He is not the chair. There is no chair yet. They haven't picked a chair. Moving on to open space, Cliff London is the Environmental Commission representative and not Jamie Wint. That is the other correction.
Say it again.
Cliff London is the Environmental Commission representative, not Jamie Wint, the third one down. On open space, James Mazalewski is the land use rep along with Judy Kroc and Jonathan Taylor. There are 2 council appointments that are on here, Lori Averill and Michelle Franco-Macaro. Those are 2-year terms. They were appointed last year, so they run through 2026. Mayor's appointments for committees, Lake Hopatcong Commission terms, Dan McCarthy and myself were up this year, so those are reappointments. Clean Communities, the Emergency Management / OEM. The only correction on OEM is Andrew Diamond is being added to Emergency Management Council OEM, and he is actually the Communications Officer is the title. Firewise Committee, the Dock Committee, Senior Advisory, Beautification Committee, Trails Committee. There is an addition to Trails Committee. Cliff London was left off. He is on the Trails Committee.
Who's on there?
please on it.
Oh, he is on there. He sent me an email and said he wasn't on there. I just assumed. And Outer Spatial Committee is there. And moving on to resolutions.
Just a quick question.
Sure.
I apologize. For Mr. Levy, my question is, it's mayoral appointment with consent from council, so is it something that we have to vote on?
Yes.
So should we go backtrack for everything, or is it just certain items that we have to vote on?
You can make one motion on all the appointments with advice and consent.
I'll make the motion to approve it as presented.
I'll
Yeah, I
second
would
it.
like to amend. Because I do want to request a table for discussion for the mayor appointments on committees and executive session for attorney-client privilege. But the rest of it is, I mean, I'm okay with it, but just discussion for that portion for F.
That's which ones? The mayor's appointments, council committees?
Correct.
Okay.
Motion second.
The mayor's appointments for committees.
Yeah, she's making a motion
For
to
F?
table it. For exec session. And I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second.
Yes.
The roll call.
Mr. Bongiovanni,
No.
Mr. Falcone,
Sorry, I know we started voting. Can we have
This,
this?
this is the,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, this is the
Can we
motion.
vote
to
again? Can we
table.
discuss this?
Oh, if there's a motion in a second, then you can
Yeah.
discuss.
Rachel
Yeah,
wants-
sorry, I know we started voting. Mayor, is there a reason why? Probably say the more seasoned council people that we have, Jen and Rachel, are only on 3 and 2 committees here?
No, there's no specific reason.
Well, do you find it concerning that the people who have been doing this the longest time and probably have the most experience in this are on limited committees? Does anybody find that concerning?
I did, and I voiced that concern to the mayor, on an email, which was
I
then,
mean, we have council people regardless, well, I'm not gonna go down that avenue, but we have council people here that have been doing this for a really long time and taking them off the committees. A disservice, I think, to the community. In my opinion, we could vote on it, but I'd like to understand the rationale behind that.
So these mayor's committees that I put together based on who I felt were the best people for those positions. I felt, if you want to go through them for finance, that was for obvious reasons of why I picked finance. DPW, grounds, water and sewer. The people that I picked for that were specifically because Anthony has an engineering background and Steve has a construction background. We have a lot of issues coming with the water and the sewer. So I really felt their backgrounds were more important. The SWAC and the PAC are county appointments that are there. As for police, I put Mr. Bongiovanni and Mr. Taylor on that because of their past experience that they have,
What past experience is that?
their past experience with the police department.
Yep.
Their past experience that they have with their integration with the police department that we have in general. We have a new police force that's here. They have gone back and forth with both of those. Mr. Taylor is very involved with different discussions with our police department. These are mayor's committees that I put together with people that I like. If you want to put a police committee together that's comprised of different council members, the council is certainly welcome to do that.
I don't want this to be contentious. I'm just trying to understand.
But I think that's why we asked.
we asked to
Move.
table it, so we
So
could
it's
talk
a-
about this in
so
exec
that's exactly
session
why
rather
we
than
had
in
a
public
request
like
to move
this.
it in executive, so it would not.
Right, but before we started voting on it, because before we started voting on it, I wanted to have this discussion because I don't understand the integration that you're speaking about with Anthony and Jonathan. And I think we've had people on here that have been doing that for a really long time, have done a fantastic job. So to remove them, I don't think is, again, advantageous to the town or these committees. So you can continue if you'd like for ambulance as well and so on and so forth.
Well, I think that's why, so the handout that I just passed around, it shows, so Steve Kusivic is on 10 committees, Anthony is on 7 committees, Jonathan is on 7 committees, Joe is on 5 committees, and then myself and Jennifer on 3 committees. So I know it's hard when you look at an agenda, just kind of what's listed. So I thought it'd be a lot more helpful to kind of list them across the board. And Mayor, you had stated in your email that the appointments were based on an objective assessment of experience, continuity, and operational needs. But a lot of these, there's no continuity here with a lot of these committees because it's their first times being on that committee.
Well, one of my other concerns too is, right,
Well, the lack of discussion that was had, I will say, because
That- yeah.
majority of this council was not, I did not receive a phone call, a text message, or an email to ask if I had any interest in being on any of these committees, what I could handle. And I feel like it's a disservice to a lot of these committees. If people can't commit to handling 7 or 8 committees, the town suffers.
that's,
The town
yeah,
suffers.
that's my issue, right? And Steve, feel free to speak freely here, but you know, I know myself and everybody up here is extremely busy, like 9 committees. Is that something that you're up for, like from a capacity standpoint? Like,
Well,
you dedicate-
I thought we're gonna go into executive session.
well, it depends on the way we vote, right?
But you're right, there's a couple of them I don't mind being off of that. But however, if you are going to be in committees, you should be attending meetings and bringing it back to the table, which I know even last year, the councilman that didn't even attend one meeting.
Mhm.
So you could talk all you want, but you also have to attend it and be part of the meetings.
No, I know, but I'm just
So-
asking you from a bandwidth perspective, I guess Anthony and Jonathan as well, myself being on 5, I know I don't have the bandwidth for 5. I'll be as forthcoming as possible. If Anthony and Jonathan have bandwidth for 7. I feel like we're spreading ourselves thin for reasons unbeknownst to me, rather than,
Well, you know, my own personal situation, the one thing I do have is flexibility of time. I don't have a lot of time, but I have the ability to be able to make a meeting as long as we plan it, you know, ahead of time.
Mm.
So, I don't have a problem with the committees that I'm on. I mean, there's some I'm invested in already. And I think I bring a lot to, potentially to the committees,
And I'm not arguing that for anybody that's listed here. I'm just saying that
I get it.
we have 6 council people, and I think the best use of everybody's time and experience would be to spread this out a little bit more equally weighted.
I think that's what the mayor did look at, with the time and the experience that people have in their leadership and number of years.
Okay, so if we take that out, well, I disagree with that, because Jen and Rachel are on 3 committees, and I don't think anybody's more seasoned up here than Jennifer.
Yes, we're promoting this message of positivity. Actions speak louder than words. We cannot preach that we're going to have a productive year, but then have no communication with majority of our council. If we really want to promote productivity, I think all lines of communication need to be open. And the mayor, as the unifier of this town, who is responsible for appointing these committees, needs to take the charge of having conversations with each one of her council people to see what we can carry workload wise, whether, Joe, like you coach, I coach in the fall. It all depends on what we're doing. So to put us on committees with no conversation to see if we can commit to something, like I said, it's just a disservice to the town. And it's a disservice, to our offices as council people to have no conversation whatsoever with us. No conversation. Mayoral appointments, I respect, but there was no conversation had. I did not get any form of communication inquired what I can handle.
I think in all fairness, what I have seen though too on the council committees that the former council president put together, you guys filled 14 slots and the rest of the council people fit 7. So if you put them all together.
But hold on. I think that's justified, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4 were very green at the time. I think that was a very smart move to do. Now that.
No, I'm talking about for 26.
You're talking about for 26. Oh, and I actually have the list of what I had sent to the mayor and to the clerk.
Mhm.
But not only that, Jen, before you go there, but I think former council president Jen was kind enough to, I'm assuming everybody got the email.
Everybody got the same email.
And everybody was asked, here are the committees, who would you think would add the most value? And I think that is something that the mayor should, I think the president should be doing, but I think the mayor and the president should be collaborating on that and saying, here's the collective group's voices. Let's see what works. I don't know if that took place. According to 9, 7, 7, 5, 3, and 3, in my opinion, it didn't. I just don't know how this helps the town. And it's not a Jen Rachel thing for me. We have people that have been doing this for a long time that are on 3 committees, and we have somebody that's on 9 committees. I don't understand where the balance would be there and where the commitment could be there for all of that. That's just my opinion.
And the response that I got from you was that you didn't want to be on any of the committees. And the response, I didn't get
that.
I have the text message.
We're not going to have,
Hold on.
we're not going to
And
have it back.
I didn't.
But I want to clarify.
No.
No.
Let me finish. Let me finish what I said.
Okay.
Okay. I sent an email to everybody with the list. I got an email back from Joe. I got a text back from Rachel, and I had a conversation with Steve.
Right.
I had to follow up with both of you about what the committees were over a text message. You texted me back and said you didn't want to be on the council committees. You wanted to be on mayoral committees. I got a text from Jonathan that said, I just got back, let me look, and then I never got a response. So when you see the list of the committees that I sent to the mayor and the clerk, it was based on the information that I received back. Okay? I have a copy of the text messages and the emails that I sent out with the list, if anybody wants to see it.
I'm happy for you to go read my text message.
No, I don't want to read it. I just want.
Made a statement. I'm going to correct you.
But
Okay.
that's why,
Said
that's why I made the committees the way I made them.
What I said to you was that if there are duplicate committees, meaning there is a mayoral committee and a council committee, I prefer to be on the mayoral committee. I didn't say I didn't want to be on any council committees. What I did say is if there were duplicate committees, I want to be on the mayoral committee because there's more ability to get the work done that we need to do. Because we have access to the professionals, we have access to the executives. Those are very sound reasoning on my part, but I did not say to you, I do not want to be on any council committees.
You as a council member have access to those people regardless of what committees you're on. As a sitting council person, you have access to all of those professionals and all of those executives that you want to have access to. So being on a committee shouldn't matter. When we met last year with the former attorney, the agreement was, and correct me if I'm wrong, that moving forward, the the committees were going to be appointed by council. Now, in speaking with Mike Lavery, I understand that we're kind of stuck because we need an ordinance in order to do that. You correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Correct.
But we don't have any ordinance or any rules around these. But the verbal agreement last year when we met with the former attorney was that the council was going to appoint the council committees. And that's where I took my direction from. And that's why I did what I did at the time at the end of December. Okay. I think that it would be a good idea if we tabled F to go into executive session so that we could talk about it a little bit more. I don't think that this is a fair distribution of power or committees or strengths. Water and sewer. I've been on water sewer for 2 years. I worked on the sewers for 4 years before that.
Sewer committees.
Right? I'm looking recreation. I've been on recreation for 2 years. Why get rid of all of that institutional knowledge and those relationships that you have, moving forward? Municipal Alliance. Again, 2 years.
But I think at this point, Jen, we're gonna go in circles with this. I think for me, what it comes down to, if we are going to move forward, if we're going to truly move forward as a board, as a full board, there needs to be an open line of communication. That's across the board. That's with everybody. It's not one-way communication. It's not, it's not that Anthony gets to see a list that Jennifer sent to the mayor. We all get the same information. You had access to a list that I hadn't seen, that Joe hadn't seen a full list. So that needs to stop. We all need to be on the same page. We need to move forward. The tit for tat needs to stop. So I'm asking to go into executive session so we can discuss these committees.
Yeah, Jen, I don't think this is about fair. I think this is what's right or what's wrong. And I think on the heels of taking an oath of office today, I think what we're doing here is a great disservice to OPACON. I do. I truly do. This feels very personal to me.
So we have a motion and a second to
To
move.
table this one.
But here's the thing, now that I understand what you're talking about, which is who's on what committee, I don't know that that's proper for executive. So I think this is something you're gonna have to work out amongst yourself. Like, these are the mayor's appointment, right? So you can disagree with them, but they're the mayor's appointment. So,
So the motion to table that would just carry is what we're doing then.
right. So the thing is, a lot of times when people want to go into executive, I don't know until we get into executive what exactly the exception is, but there is no exception. It's not personnel, it's not pending litigation, it's not attorney-client privilege, it's not personnel. So, I would just say they're the mayor's appointments. If she wants to, because they don't need advice and consent. So she's really having that on the agenda, is the mayor's just letting everybody know that's who I'm appointing. So you guys can have further discussions about this, but at the end of the day,
We can change the appointments after the fact, even if
Sure,
we approve it.
absolutely.
Anything can change.
If some of the council wants to move and the mayor agrees, then we can do that.
Probably would be a much better look if we figured that out.
Why
Right.
wait?
I don't have a problem with releasing some of the, committees. But it is the most important part of this aspect is that last year I was on 6 committees or 5 committees. We did absolutely nothing.
Mhm.
And we ran off the administrator out of Hopatcon. He couldn't get out of here fast enough.
Mhm.
So if we are able to achieve and keep the administrator this year, whatever committee you are, perhaps we could be a successful committee then. Because otherwise it will mean nothing.
I do agree with you. We
Agreed.
didn't make enough progress. We didn't make very much progress last year at all. And
I
quite
did
frankly,
absolutely
changing it
nothing.
all up, I'm good with, because of the fact that we've got to do better this year than we did last year. And if this is what it takes to get that to happen, then this is what it takes to get that to
A
happen.
lack of.
That's a
Wait,
pretty
but,
pointed statement,
I'm
though,
not
that
talking about
nothing
lack-
got
I'm
done
not
on the
talking about
committees, though. That's a.
Communication.
Enough.
Mayor.
No,
the
we
mayor-
have to
the
talk about it. We
no,
have to
the
be
mayor-
able to
My
talk
sentence
about
will
it.
not be interrupted by the beginning of yours. No. So
I'm sorry, what?
you heard me. The communication is essential, absolutely essential. Everything stems from communication. You have no communication, you have no productivity. Forget everything else. Forget the personal feelings. If we cannot communicate, nothing will get done. That's it, plain and simple. We have to agree to communicate. All of us, every single one of us, we agreed to move forward. So let's communicate. I have reached out to you and I have sent you reminders. I'm still waiting on responses to emails as a sitting council person.
There is not an email that
So,
you do not have a
I
response to,
requested
Rachel.
documentation. I requested documentation for this council prior to administrator interviews. Yes, I send you text messages reminding you, please give me a response. My point is, communication across the board needs to be repaired. That's it. That's what it comes down to for me. I apologize, but I'm done. So
And I'm a little unclear about how the committees didn't get stuff done. They're advisory
Yeah,
committees.
that's a.
They're advisory
that's a-
committees.
that's a
And I had a committee
careless
report.
statement.
I had committee report every single meeting. I had a committee report about recreation, municipal alliance, the school, the first responders. I reported on every single committee that I was on
Jen's and Rachel's committee reports were a half hour long.
because we met with our committees.
You don't need the administrator to call for a committee meeting. You are a council person. You can have a committee meeting.
There's no reason to go back and forth and attack anybody about committees or anything like that. That's not productive either.
Okay.
So moving forward, again, we have a motion and a second on the table. We cannot go into executive session
Correct.
to discuss these things.
Can we table it until the next meeting?
Well, it's the mayor's appointment, so you don't vote on them. So
You said.
the
we-
motion to
we said-
table,
It-
the motion to table was
Mhm.
based upon
The advice you
discussing
can,
F in executive session. So after the discussion, there's nothing that we've discussed that would be proper for executive session. So the motion to table F is a nullity. Now, I think there was a motion before that we didn't vote on, that was on the advice and consent of all the other committees. So that one we do have to address.
But that's what I'm saying. So
And what
doesn't that
committees
fall
are those?
under everything?
Everything but that.
No, it's like the class 4 members of the land use board, that's council, board of health.
Class 4s are mine.
open Space, yeah. So, but what I suggested
recreation,
was, I mean,
environmental, open space.
right. Somebody could just make a motion that says that they approve the appointments set forth, and with the exception of F, obviously, because those are no. So those are advice and consent. You could do one blanket motion to approve those.
And then what happens to F?
That's a mayor appointment.
That's all mayors. You don't
Not
vote
voting
on
on
that.
that.
So she can put one on, the mayor can put whoever they want on that committee.
And not care about our feedback. Got
No,
it.
no, no, I didn't say that. I'm just, you're asking me, what about F? And
That wasn't,
that's-
that wasn't for you, Counselor.
No, I know. I just want nobody to be, confused about that, is it? They're the mayor's appointments.
Well, I made the motion to approve as presented, and there is a second, so we can just take the roll call, I presume.
Roll call.
Mr. Bongiovanni,
Yes.
Mr. Falcone.
No.
Ms. Johnson,
No,
Mr. Kukovic,
Yes.
Ms. Rodriguez,
No.
Mr. Taylor.
Yes.
We have a touch.
Everybody's, all right.
Yes.
Mayor, you're gonna be busy in twenty
gonna be
twenty-six.
busy voting in 26.
Moving along. 2026-01, approval of the 2026 meeting dates.
I'll make the motion.
And second it.
Where is it?
Roll call.
Mr. Bongiovanni,
Yes.
Mr. Falcone,
Yes.
Ms. Johnson,
Yes.
Mr. Kukovic,
Yes.
Ms. Rodriguez.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor.
Yes.
2026-02, approval of miscellaneous organization items.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
And the roll call.
Mr. Bongiovanni,
Yes.
Mr. Falcone.
Yes.
Ms. Johnson.
Yes.
Mr. Kukovic.
Yes.
Ms. Rodriguez.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor.
Yes.
Thank you. 2026-03, approval of the official newspapers.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
And the roll call.
Mr. Bongiovanni,
Yes.
Mr. Falcone.
Yes.
Ms. Johnson.
Yes.
Mr. Kukovic,
Yes.
Ms. Rodriguez.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor.
Yes.
Thank you. 2026-04, authorization for the annual tax sale.
Make the motion.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Mr. Bongiovanni,
Yes.
Mr. Falcone.
Yes.
Ms. Johnson.
Yes.
Mr. Kukovic,
Yes.
Ms. Rodriguez.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor.
Yes.
Thank you. 2026-05, authorization for the cancellation of fees less than $10.
Make the motion.
I'll second.
And the roll call.
Mr. Bongiovanni,
Yeah.
Mr. Falcone,
Yes.
Ms. Johnson.
Yes.
Mr. Kukovic,
Yes.
Ms. Rodriguez.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor.
Yes.
Thank you. 2026-06, legal defense of tax appeals.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
And the roll call.
Mr. Bongiovanni.
Yes.
Mr. Falcone,
Yes.
Ms. Johnson.
Yes.
Mr. Kukovic,
Yes.
Ms. Rodriguez.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor.
Yes.
Thank you. 2026-07 Borough Holidays
Make a motion.
Second.
and the roll call.
Mr. Bon Giovanni,
Yes.
Mr. Falcone.
Yes.
Ms. Johnson,
Yes.
Mr. Kuzvic.
Yes.
Ms. Rodriguez.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor.
Yes.
Thank you. 2026-08 appointment of Ron Tappan as the Joint Insurance Fund Commissioner.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
Discussion.
Yeah.
Sure.
What is this? And what's the role and responsibility of the Morris County Joint Insurance Fund?
Their insurance.
We're self-insured. That's our insurance company.
And what's the role of the commissioner for this?
He's the commissioner that represents Hopatcon. The administrator is the commissioner in the towns that represent the JIF.
Is it always the,
Yeah.
Administrator.
thank you.
I'm sorry.
It's always the administrator.
No, I know that. I was just answering the question. It's always the administrator in every municipality. When there isn't an administrator, the mayor takes the role, but you have to actually sign up, and there's actually like you fill out a form every year as a council person for, in April, we fill out our forms. You have to do the exact same thing for this. It's an actual official.
All right.
official.
All right.
I'm just wondering if we should nominate him since we should be doing this if we have not agreed on his contract yet,
He's hired though,
but he doesn't have a contract yet.
Yeah,
but he's hired,
yeah, you guys hired him.
but he's
So
hired.
You don't work out the contract, but.
That's a different
He
story.
hired at whatever
If we
the,
don't choose the contract, then what?
well, you don't even have to have a contract for a borough administrator, so.
Got it.
I mean,
That's,
it's-
no, that's
Good to know.
good to know.
And another probably dumb question, why is it Morris County, not Sussex County?
Because Sussex County doesn't have a JIF. Morris County has their own JIF.
Thank you.
We have a motion in a second? Yep. And a roll call?
Mr. Bon Giovanni,
Yes.
Mr. Falcone.
Yes.
Ms. Johnson.
No.
Mr. Kuzvic.
Yes.
Ms. Rodriguez.
No.
Mr. Taylor.
Yes.
2025-09 authorization for the application of a tonnage grant
Motion.
I'll second it.
and the roll call?
Mr. Bon Giovanni,
Yes.
Mr. Falcone.
Yes.
Ms. Johnson. Mr. Kuzvic.
Yes.
Ms. Rodriguez.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor.
Yes.
2025-10, the approval of the civil rights resolution. Is there a second?
Second.
And the roll call?
Mr. Bon Giovanni,
Yes.
Mr. Falcone.
Yes.
Ms. Johnson.
Yes.
Mr. Kuzvic.
Yes.
Ms. Rodriguez.
Yep.
Mr. Taylor.
Yes.
Sorry, Mayor. Can a motion be made to vote 12 through 27, or do people have discussions on that? Do we have to go one by one?
If you'd like to, as a block, if you want to do a consent agenda, if somebody makes that motion, we can make a motion in a second and do that if you'd like.
Make a motion to vote
I'll second it.
2026-11 to 2026-27.
You have a motion in a second?
Yep. Second.
And the roll call?
Mr. Bon Giovanni,
Yes.
Mr. Falcone.
Yes.
Ms. Johnson.
Yes.
Mr. Kuzvic.
Yes.
Ms. Rodriguez.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor.
Yes.
Good call, Joe.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to open to the public?
So made.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Abstentions? Meeting is open to the public for anything and everything that is on and off the agenda. If anybody has anything they'd like to comment.
Wayne Cameron, proud background citizen.
We'll see you, know me. I just want to offer some thanks and praise for the Environmental Commission. And the certification for the sustainable. So the thank you, sorry, it's gonna sound like an Oscar speech. It is a small list.
You can read that. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Joe, just everybody that really quick. I'm sorry. It is absolutely amazing.
All right, so thank you to Mayor Galate for appointing the hardworking people that were on the Environmental Commission. Danielle for her patience and guidance for all the rookies that she had to deal with. Shelby, who's no longer here with us, but she was very helpful pointing me in the direction of the people to speak to. Terry from DPW. She was instrumental in getting that last puzzle piece in. Get that certification. Also some other borough employees that were very helpful. Chief McCluskey and Captain O'Shea. Shauna, Courtney, and Kerry. Wade, Max,
Pat, Carl, and Justin from DPW. And I also want to thank the citizens of Hopatcong Borough that participated in the various projects we had, donating materials, time, and talent to everything that you see and didn't see around town. And some local businesses, Bruner Heating, Hopatcong Station Hardware, Maven Roofing, and Home Depot. Now onto the praise for the Environmental Commission.
And you forgot yourself.
I was part of the Environmental Commission, so I'm kind of included in that. A lot of you may not know much detail of the Environmental Commission, but there was a mass resignation at the end of 2023. It was reborn in the middle of 2024, mostly rookies that had to learn on the fly. We had to wait a very long time to get control of the Hopatcong Borough Environmental Commission Facebook page. That's very instrumental to reaching out to the community, advertising projects, asking for volunteers, and being able to document the proof of jobs done for the Sustainable Jersey certification. It also took us a long time to get control of the Sustainable Jersey page. That was the fault of no one, but the two people that were listed as owners were no longer had access to borough email, so Sustainable Jersey was contacting nobody. But luckily I pestered them enough that they just assigned it to me, so we got that. Now each certification period for Sustainable Jersey is 19 months long. If Shelby was here, she could tell you that a lot of towns don't even attempt it, even with 19 months, because it's a lot of work. Hopatcong Borough Environmental Commission had 5 months when we got control of the page and the Sustainable Jersey account. If that doesn't impress you enough, we also operated on a temporary budget, I believe 26%, which was depleted by the shred day and the saplings. So all the work that you see and didn't see was done with no taxpayer money at all. And we relied on the citizens, we relied on our Environmental Commission to get that done. So I just wanted to have that on the record.
That was excellent work that you and the rest of the team did. It was very impressive to go down to the New Jersey League of Municipalities too and see a PACCON there. So we appreciate those efforts very, very much.
Well, we had to keep the streak going.
Yeah.
So thank you all for
for
allowing me to
Thanks for sharing
serve
that.
the borough. I will continue as a volunteer. First 10 days of my retirement, I put in 13 hours, so, and I'll be seeing you Saturday.
Yes, you will.
All right.
Wayne, how long is the certification good for?
3 years, although there's some kind of weird thing going on that.
Yeah, they're not doing it.
2028.
They're not doing it for, I think, a year. They're not gonna
Yeah.
do it.
So we don't have
Yeah,
to,
it's very
we
strange.
don't have to do
Yeah.
this again for 3 years then.
No.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Great.
Well, you gotta start working on it though.
Yeah. But a couple of suggestions for the council. The Environmental Commission should be brought here with the plaque, make it official in the minutes. That would actually get us some points for the next certification. So, just a little suggestion. Right. Thank you.
Thank you, Wayne.
All right. And thank you, citizens.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody knows, but Wayne is also the battery guy. So aside from Environmental Commission, if you see Wayne Cameron driving around town to people's houses picking up batteries, that's the man right there. So the amount of time Wayne puts in a lot more time than I think anybody realizes to run these initiatives on his own time. He also walks around town cleaning up the streets with his daughter, bags of garbage. He voluntarily walks around cleaning just because he loves this town. So Wayne is a tremendous asset and we so appreciate everything that you do. Thank you.
And he worked with Jack to get the seed library out in the front.
Yes, he did.
Our commissioner, this one.
Forget about the basketball.
Oh,
On
yeah, that's,
basketball, yeah.
sorry, that's another suggestion. We probably have the largest municipal seed library in the state of New Jersey. If you look it up, the Montclair is listed as generally considered the largest. But if you compare our numbers of varieties and total seeds, always is bigger. We need to advertise that.
Thanks, Wayne.
Thank you, Wayne. Is there anyone else? Not seeing anything, motion to bring it back.
So made.
All in favor?
Aye.
Abstentions? I don't have any comments for the evening. We do have to go into executive session to discuss, contracts and, employees. So we do thank everyone for coming. We certainly appreciate it.
It's action.
And we are going to be taking action after we go into executive session. So if you want to stay around, you can. If not, you can wait to see what happens. We just have to wait for you. Thank you again for coming.
Thank you. Bye, Jack.
Bye, Jack.
Good night.
The motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
After coming out of executive session, we are going to make a motion.
Yes, Mayor, let me just make it, we emerged from executive session at 10:26 PM where we discussed contractual matter dealing with the borough administrator, and we discussed an attorney-client privilege matter dealing with duties and process of the governing body. No official action was taken. Copy of these minutes will be available at such time as the council determines there is no harm to the public interest. And then, Mayor, if the council is so inclined, we need a motion to authorize offering the contract discussed in executive session to Mr. Tappan.
Is there a
Make the
motion?
motion.
I'll second.
And the roll call?
Mr. Bongiovanni,
Yes.
Mr. Falcone,
Yes.
Ms. Johnson,
Nope.
Mr. Kusivic,
Yes.
Ms. Rodriguez,
No.
Mr. Taylor.
Yes.
What is it?
It's passed.
Okay. Okay, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Thank you.
She said.
Appreciate it.
Good.